Welcome to How Does That Coin-Operated Phonograph Work? In this episode, we'll explore the Western Perfection spring motor coin-operated phonograph. Edward Hill Amet was trained as an electrical engineer and worked for a time with Thomas Edison. Setting up independently in Waukegan, Illinois, in November 1891, Amet designed the first spring motor phonograph. In 1894, Amet teamed up with Waukegan theater manager George Kirk Spohr to premiere the Magnoscope, the first practical 35mm film projector. Unlike Edison's kinetoscope, the Magnoscope projected images on a screen for all to see. The Western Phonograph Company was located at 153 to 155 LaSalle Street in Chicago. Starting in 1897, the Western Phonograph Company was the distributor for Amet's Magnoscope. The Western Phonograph Company was also the distributor for Amet's Western Perfection spring motor coin-operated phonograph. In April of 1898, Judge Grosscup issued a restraining order against the Western Phonograph Company, preventing them from manufacturing certain improvements on sound-producing machines said to have been patented by the American Graphophone Company. This ruling, along with rulings against Amet in April 1896 and December 1897, ended Amet's spring motor production. Shown is the Western Perfection spring motor phonograph. Upon initial inspection, the case is very similar to other Amet phonographs, but with a lid. Opening the front drop-down door allows two internal latches to be pulled and the lid to be removed. This reveals the Western Perfection spring motor topworks and the Amet motor. While it is clearly an Amet motor, it differs from other Amet spring motors. Similar to the later style Amet motor, the Western Phonograph Company Perfection spring motor has a ball governor. However, the governor balls are not held on with springs, but combine elements of the earlier centrifugal governor. There are 3 documented examples of the Western Perfection spring motor, with all 3 having this same motor. Speed is controlled by a flexible cable connection, and there is a belt tensioner. Based on a comparison with non-coin-operated Amet phonographs, this Western Perfection spring motor was produced early in 1896. The Western Perfection spring motor may well be the first offered spring motor coin-operated phonograph, preceding Columbia's Model N spring motor coin-operated phonograph introduced in August of 1896. The trapezoidal, heavily beveled glass lid is a striking and prominent feature of this phonograph. The topworks comes from an Edison Class M phonograph. However, the serial number on this particular example has been ground off. Additionally, the topworks was painted completely black over the original paint and decoration. Both show Amet's attempt to circumvent patent infringement. There is a clutch crank on this example that helped prevent a wayward operator from overwinding the phonograph. The reproducer is an Edison automatic that has been modified for coin operation. Springs have been added to the underside of the weight to add pressure to the stylus, increasing volume. As well, a domed tube plate replaced the flat one that was regularly issued on an Edison automatic reproducer. The standard issue Class M reproducer clips have been upgraded to a single Emerson clip facilitating quick inspection of the reproducer. There never was a shaver installed on the carriage, as coin-operated phonographs were not used for recording cylinders. The repeating mechanism on the Western Perfection spring motor is unique to this model, consisting of a control arm with right and left stops to control the length of play, a return feed screw set behind the Class M mandrel feed screw, a return half nut on the Class M half nut bar, and an arm that interacts with the Class M feed screw pulley to raise the carriage arm. Though simple, the actual raising of the carriage is quite abrupt, as will be demonstrated in the live action. The Western Phonograph Company Perfection spring motor is operated by a nickel. The nickel is collected in a tin coin safe behind the locked front drop-down door. Listening tubes are provided so that a single patron could enjoy a tune for a nickel. It all starts with a drop of a nickel in the coin slot of the Western Perfection spring motor coin-operated phonograph.
Song and dance in the village tavern, played by Gilmore's band for Columbia Phonograph Company of New York and Paris.
Before we leave, shown is a picture of an Amit token, possibly used in this Western Perfection spring motor coin-operated phonograph. Thank you for watching this episode of How Does That Coin-Operated Phonograph Work?